Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Princess Leah 888, and this is our daily divine message from Spirit. We get two this weekend because I wanted to come on for this beautiful 222 portal. 222 is the number of divine alignment, aligning with your soul purpose, aligning with your true authentic self, aligning with your highest timeline, wherever you are in that journey. We are all, I love that the Wheel of Fortune wanted to show up at the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling, because we are all moving in divine timing. We are moving in our Wheel of Fortune. We are moving exactly as and where we need to move. Even if right now it feels a bit stagnant, even if right now it feels a bit unclear, even if right now you might be in the void of ending one cycle, beginning a new cycle, or ending one journey or chapter and starting a new one, this is exactly where you're meant to be. Even if you're not in your highest timeline right now, living exactly the life you want to live, that is okay. You are still exactly where you are meant to be right here. Because you can't know where you're going until you know where you are. And you can't get to where you want to go until you accept where you are right now. That is the radical acceptance rule. I don't want to say rule. That's the radical acceptance agreement that I am picking up. And here is Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle showing up, wanting to let everyone know that grandma and someone's grandma spirit is here as well. Earth angel. Maybe you have a grandmother in heaven, or maybe you are connected to cat spirits. But he is my grandma reincarnated, is what I like to say. And he is wanted to show up and just pop into this video real quick, just to say your grandma is present, your grandmother is here, or grandmother figure is here with you, guiding you. Even if you don't know where you're going, just know you have earth angels that are up in heaven who are here, as I'm hearing, also as earth spirits with you. And Indigo Zai is also here. He has his hand up. He wants to share something as well. What's that, love?
Hold on, Mr. Grandma?
Yes, Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle. So we're going to get into our heart space because I only have about 10 minutes of time before we got to get to our next event. And so let's tap into our heart space so we can do some sound bowl healing with our heart chakra. You can place your hand on your heart if you want. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Let's begin. If there are any intuitive downloads that want to come through from Spirit, if you're new to my channel, I'm an intuitive artist and healer. My mission here is to do my part to heal the heart of the divine masculine and the sacred feminine through conscious love. That has been my lifelong mission, and I have been a lifelong student of conscious love, learning all the way, learning what love is, mostly by learning what it is not. So if you hear any background noise, that's just the commercial, so the meditation wanting to show up, and that's okay. Don't let the background noises distract you as you are tapping into your heart, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing get out of the mind. Don't let the mind chatter over drown out your heart. Get out of your mind and into your heart. All right, thank you, Spirit. I am going to go ahead and change this. I thought Indigo was here. So everything that I channel is always a message in the middle of the message, as soon as we are recording, and usually before and after too. But I'm hearing that chatter, that background noise. Don't let it distract you. And also sometimes you do have to, pivot or adjust if the background chatter or the mind chatter or the background distractions are too much. You might need to pause for a second to make the necessary adjustments in order to get back to your heart space. But you can do so still doing your best to do it without, what I'm hearing is without an irritation or frustration or blame. You can just simply accept that this is where we are and we need to make the adjustments as needed. That's just a background chatter. That's just a mental chatter. That's all that it is. It's not real. It's just mental chatter. Sometimes we have some disempowering thoughts that want to come in, and we might take that for reality or truth. But right now we're being told this is the alignment, the day of our of soul alignment. That even if things are changing, even if wheels are turning, even if things are uncertain, that the mind will chatter, and if you're used to disempowering thoughts, you have a choice. If your mind has been regulated to in survival mode, and you are used to the familiar, to go and resort back to fear or doubt or uncertainty or anxiety is what I'm hearing, that you have a choice, this Two of Wands on this 222 portal, to be more aware of where your mind is going, and to make that choice to say, I hear you, mind, I'm not going to listen to that chatter. I hear you, mind, that's just a disempowering thought and I will not believe it. Because in doing so, that will lead you to celebrate your truth, celebrate the alignment with what is, to celebrate in the alignment of what is, and what is illuminating the lumen essence of your heart. So make the choice today. You have the choice to make of how you want to listen to the chatter of the mind, and how you want to move with the external distractions or external noises or external changes is what I'm hearing. And when you make that choice to listen to your heart, to tap into the frequency of your heart, let all the emotions come through. Let all the emotions come up without getting attached to those emotions or thinking that those emotions are bad. Because what's happening is you are transforming your internal guidance. You are transforming your mind. You are rewiring your mind to learn how to celebrate and enjoy life's pleasures and blessings and beauties and love and trust. You're recalibrating your mind, and that is an internal transformation. Look at that alignment right here. That is where we are at, transforming into alignment with our authentic true self. There's that King of Swords under the Three of Cups. Make that choice, that final choice. You get to choose. You get to make the final choice, not the mind, not anxiety, not the inner critic or the inner judge, not the outer judge, not the circumstances. They don't get to dictate what your heart and your mind choose. Go beyond the mind and into the heart. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, earth energy. Your commitment is being tested right now. So what that is a confirmation about this choice of the matter to choose to celebrate or choose to get distracted by external chatter and external circumstances and things that might not look exactly where you want to be right now, but getting into that frequency of the heart, staying in the frequency of love. That's how you can stay in alignment. Be immune to others' opinions. Don't take anything personally. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Let me say that again. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. That is all on point right now with what we are talking about. Staying in alignment as we are transforming our heart frequency into a higher vibration of celebration and prosperity, making that choice to be immune to others' opinions, to making that choice to not take anything personally, making that choice to not let anything get in not let anything eclipse your commitment to your health, your healing, yourself, your love. This could be your commitment to yourself, your healing. This could be a commitment to a job, a commitment to your child, a commitment to your partner, or all of the above. Your commitment to spirit, to source, to God, to love. Commitment to alignment. So be impeccable with your word. Seek to know the truth. Seek to know the truth and believe in yourself and your abilities. Believe. That's how you choose. You believe. A belief is something you just keep thinking over and over until you believe it's true. Faith is something that you believe so hard that you don't even have to see it to know. That is the commitment that's being tested right now. If you're feeling uncertain in a relationship, your commitment is being tested right now, because if things are a little bit wishy-washy or uncertain or in a void or it's stagnant, or if it's going through a transformation. Because again, we are still in that post-shadow eclipse hangover. We're still in the new days of the new year in the fire horse. So it's not quite yet time. I'm seeing the Chariot card in my tarot mind's eye. It's not quite yet time to move as forward as we might want, because there are still some things that we are lining to. We're still learning how to become immune to the distractions. We're still learning how to be stronger than our disempowering thoughts. We're still learning how to stay in alignment regardless of the external circumstances and the uncertainty of the things that we cannot see. The Two of Wands, I'm seeing, the Two of Swords. Here's the Modern Goddess Tarot for the Divine Feminine that's out here right now. The Two of Swords, you see she's got blindfolds. A blindfold with these swords is learning how to walk by faith and not by sight. Not needing to see that this person loves you, to know, to feel into the heart that this person loves you, regardless of where they're at, regardless of how they're able to show up right now, regardless of what the circumstance looks like. Trust your intuition. Trust in the faith. I'm hearing replace fear with faith, because Anxiety is when our faith isn't strong enough in the gracious, omnipresent divine. Anxiety is when we let our outside distractions, the opinions of others, outside noises get in the way of what our heart knows to be true, what we know, what God has in store for us. This transformation period is a test of your faith, your commitment to your authentic growth, your soul growth, and a commitment to your love with yourself, with your counterpart, trusting in this journey. And also the Two of Swords can indicate, crossing your heart in the sense of even blocking the blessings of your heart. So be sure to not block the love, the incoming love that you feel. Be sure to not block that love because you can't see it all together right now, because it's not exactly where you want or hope it to be. What you don't see, the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, is when you choose to listen to your heart, when you choose to align with your heart, you then come into prosperity with your soul tribe, alignment with the people that you are, the right people is what I'm hearing, the right energies, the right resources that will enable you to live freely, fully, deeply, unapologetically, unafraid, in alignment with your truest, authentic self. And thus, reaching your highest self. But it's also okay to accept where you are, your truest, authentic self right now, even if it's not exactly where you want it, because you are in a transformation period right now. 3553, okay? That is you see how they are mirroring numbers? 3553. You might want to look that angel number up. But I'm hearing that mirroring numbers like that are mirroring between you and your divine counterpart, and the what you're going through is exactly what they're going through. If this is that's a specific message for the divine counterpart collective. If you have been awakened by divine love, if you've been activated by divine love, you are coming into alignment with your soul, and your soul counterpart is your soul. You are one frequency in this heart frequency. So keep seeking. Choose to know the truth. Choose to be immune to people's opinions, to not care about what they think or say about you. I hear that message for myself because I have a bad tendency always. And that's easy to do, especially as a pleaser, a healer, or even if that was a survival mechanism for me as well, as a performing artist. Learning these habits to care so much about what other people think is a daily practice for me to let go of and be immune to, so that I can remain in alignment with my true, authentic self. That is the transformation that I am personally on the journey of. And if you are too, make sure you hit that like button and let me know in the comments, because I want to know that we're all in this together. We are attracting our soul tribe. We're attracting the right people, the right energies, and the right resources, okay? So I hope that this helps. And if it does, make sure if you would like to be a part of my Vibe Tribe, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I go live. And until next time, I will see you in the next moon, God willing. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.